haven't given you any news as yet for a while. But don't think that we haven't been keeping our eye out there and keeping our ear close to the ground to find out what's going on. We have loads of news for you.
Loads. And honestly, so much things have happened.
Yeah.
And fashion is just taking over. So let's get started.
Yeah. One of the most recent news that's going on is with the Louis Vuitton. Honestly, I really agree with them. They're doing an ultra luxury line. And I really think it needs it because Louis Vuitton has gotten so everyday. I mean, everybody's just rocking LV. And I'm like,
yeah,
I'm saying it so much. I'm thinking maybe is there a counterfeit line going
on with it? Yes,
because it's becoming so basic. And when you have a luxury line, you can't ever bring it down to have a basic feeling.
And it's so funny because we in Barbados, we get things last. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Honestly, yeah.
Unless you're such a style person that you have to shop online, we get a lot of things last. And everyone has LV here.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. Everyone likes to treat themselves. But it's become so ordinary that it's not even become like a brand to get anymore. And it's boring.
Yeah. I think this ultra luxe line, it would help to bring back up the image of LV.
Yeah. It will be expensive.
Yeah.
It's
not a mess of the expensiveness. I think also the quality and the design then would be different. Because I found that, but it had gotten so basic. So many other designers were copying the style.
Yes. Yeah. You know, and we're not talking about the clothing. Get us right. Fashion-wise, with clothing,
we're talking about all
two different. But we're talking about the accessories here. They're very similar, and they're brand on this new line, and
they haven't yet said which designer they're selected. But I know it's going to be a designer,
very big designer.
Very big designer.
This designer is obviously going to pick the best fabrics, the best makers. Everything is going to be picked down to a T because they know when they call it ultra luxe, it has to live up.
Yeah, it has to live up to that new name.
Yes. Our next story is a story Natz and I talk about a lot. It's just a funny story, but it's actually blown into something big. Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
And it's not about just her entertainment, it's her fashion.
Yeah. First of all, we've all heard that she has been turned down to cover the December cover for Vogue.
American Vogue.
But for me, American Vogue right now is
yarn.
They can get any model. All they do is anybody can do that.
We can do it.
You will never see Miley Cyrus doing. Miley Cyrus would have given you something fierce.
Some spunk. And honestly, I was thinking Annie Wintour, that's the whole reason why they got her to do it. Because recently, Miley has been taking a risk with her fashion.
Yes, and she's been giving some amazing covers.
Yeah, but they said they wanted spunk, but the reason why Annie Wintour took her off is because of that MTV performance when she was twerking and whatever else she does. That's the reason why they took her off. And their reader, which is supposed to be 30 and plus, which is so not true because every girl wants to love Vogue. Every woman. When I was 6, I wanted to be a Vogue girl, and I'm supposedly not in their bracket. You know what I mean? So that's not true, Vogue. You have a very wide bracket, trust me.
I think American Vogue has gotten a lot of... It's a bore factor now.
It really
is. It has lost the appeal that it had many years ago.
You know what's the problem? They're so caught up in ads. When you take a Vogue magazine, you literally, I would show you. You start from like not even the middle, like the back is where the actual editors are, and people are actually doing work at actual stories, actual editorials. The first half is like 200 pages of just Prada, Chanel, Fendi. Yeah, all of them are ads. Yeah. That's all it is. And honestly, Vogue, are you a catalog now?
Yeah, it's becoming more of a... That's exactly correct. It has become more of a catalog than a fashion magazine. So...
I honestly don't get it.
That dropping Miley for the December cover...
Yeah, it wasn't wise. And...
performance put aside, performance to performance, people get carried away in a moment. But it's not like if the Vogue cover is going to be a video, it's going to be a digital shot. You take many shots, you pick the best shot, and you put it on the cover.
Yeah.
Come on.
And moving in more to the Vogue story, I honestly don't get how you are a magazine anymore. Magazines are supposed to be editorials.
Yeah. Informative.
Great stories on designers, great stories on models, issues that are happening, like literal issues, like why are there not enough black models in the world? You don't put that stuff anymore. It's so much fluff. They're great Vogue, so I'm not doing the Vogue name. Germany Vogue, French Vogue, Russian Vogue, Japan Vogue.
Those are very
amazing.
You can see Italian Vogue. If you look at these Vogues online, you get an online version of them, and you compare them to the American Vogue. The American Vogue is a washy-wishy situation.
It needs
to up their game. Up their game.
You pick your cover girl due to the fact that she's been so amazing in her time. This is her month. Like Miley would have been perfect because this is Miley's time. Honestly, if you don't like Miley or not, this is her time. You hear about her all the time. She would be the perfect cover girl.
All of this, let me tell you something. Gossip and propaganda is good and it's bad. And everybody, every single body is talking about Miley. Well, I mean, whether it's good or whether it's bad, Miley Cyrus is on everybody's
sells
and
magazines. Oh my god, I'm getting heated. Honestly,
change has been coming. We had Iman, we had Naomi Campbell. There was a whole panel talking about why aren't there any black models? What happened to the black designers? We need change. And the first person that really took this big step was like last year.
Philip Treacy. The big hat designer.
Yes. He did his whole collection was worn by all black models. We had Alec, we had Jordan, and we had all the top names that you can think about.
Smalls.
All of them were
Everyone was there.
And some people said, oh, that's just a one-off.
It's a one-off.
No. This year we had it again. And it was by Never Philip.
And it was better where it was too.
Yes.
That
was done by designer Philip Klim.
Yes. Because if I was at New York Fashion Week, you'd be like, okay, great. But because it was at Milan Fashion Week, where black models are very scarce. We want to see it in Paris too, but to see it in Milan, that took notice.
He's a German designer. And I think it was a very bold step. Especially in Milan. It was a very bold step. And his collection, it was gorgeous.
It was amazing. It actually was. It would have been, okay, nice collection. But because it was black, he knew he was doing something so good.
Because he said, my message for this collection is about breaking down barriers. And changing rules. And that's exactly what he did.
He said, doing the unexpected and shaking people. Forcing people to face the future where old prejudices have no place.
And it's true.
True message.
Old prejudices of all white girls.
It's basic. It's actually not cool anymore. You know? It's boring. It's a story that needs to be done with. Paris Fashion Week, get up to base.
So this is a topic that has been stirring, and I'm very glad to see that in the midst of this whole controversy that's going on, that one designer said, you know what? I'm going to diverse. I'm going to use all black. I'm not saying that every designer has to use all black, but please don't try to think that I'm stupid and you're going to drop one single black girl.
Yeah. Mix it up. Let me see at least 6 or 7.
Yeah. Come
on. I honestly don't get when you say, oh, my dress is only fit for this kind, the color.
That means that you're not a versatile designer. No. That means you're one way. You're limited.
You're limited, and I shouldn't buy from you.
Come on. Diversify yourself. As we have said, we have used this word before. Evolve. Everything evolves. Nothing stays the same.
People.
So come on, we want to see some more black models. There are plenty black models, gorgeous black models that are of very high professionalism.
Yes.
That can be used, that can be worked with. Even Prada. for their fall campaign. We're in fall right now.
Yes.
And it was so good to see that they actually used a black person for their fall campaign.
Yes.
Because the last black person that you used was Naomi Campbell. And that was like 1991 or something back then. And we're in 2013. So it was very good to see that they too have catched on. And they have used a black model.
Yeah, not that you might not see it for another 30 years.
Yeah, come on. We don't want to
do that. But thank you. That was great. Okay, we gave you that.
Yeah.
Talking about models, the 8 model watch right now is Cara.
Come on. She has walked nearly every runway is featuring Cara.
She's the it girl. We see her in London town with Rihanna, Melissa, and with every celebrity, Rita Ora. She is the it person right now. And to have a model that's a celebrity, it's great.
And she's only 21. She's only been modeling for like a few years. But she is modeling like a person that has years of experience. And come on, it's only take a short amount of time before somebody caught her eye. And when I mean somebody, I'm talking about Carl. He just snatched her up. That's his muse.
That's his muse.
So, and you know when Carl
pick someone.
Come on. He has an eye. He has a very tricky eye. But he has an eye. And he knows what he wants. And what he wants, he gets. And he know he wanted Cara and he got
Cara. She's doing an amazing job. And honestly, she's that type of model that isn't uptight.
Yeah.
You see her, she's partying, she's having fun, she's crazy. And you see her and she's all classy in pictures.
She's very versatile.
She's very versatile. And that is what a model should be.
Yeah. She can, in one dress, she can give you like 5 different looks. She can give you brunch, she can give you classy, she can give you rebel, she can give you little girl. She has so many faces. And that is very good to wear. Yeah. And to take away model of the year from her, no.
And people don't understand what makes you model of the year. It's not sometimes your pictures, it's your actual personality when you meet these designers.
And your attitude.
And designers like a personality, you know, that's what you really get hired on.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind for anyone that wants to be a model or anything like that. Personality is key. So Cara, thank you for warming the fashion world.
Yeah. Also, I can say for Cara that she has really been working her magic. Is that Tyra Banks paid tribute to 15 models.
Yes, big top models.
And of all these models,
Cara was one.
Come on, so you know she is model of the year. Yeah, and talking about fashion, we're so close to having our own very own Barbados Fashion Week.
So to all our Barbadians, Barbados Fashion Week is here.
It's slated for October 25th to 27th. And so you have those dates. Jot them down. If you're a fashionista, you want to come out, you want to show your street style, you want to see what our local designers are bringing.
Yes.
We're going to have our top local designers. We're talking about names like Casey Eswick. We're talking about Brandy Eswick. So many more. Barbados are filled with a lot of local talented people.
Yes.
So come out and see, guys.
And
support.
And for our honorary islanders, make sure you check out the Barbados Fashion Week page.
Yeah.
They have a lot of updates there for you and pictures galore.
Yeah.
So don't miss on. If you want to come down and see it for 3 days, a weekend, honestly, it's worth it. And we are always talking about Barbados, so this is an excuse for you to come. Come!
Also, with our local designers, we're going to have some from the Caribbean as well. And we always have an international designer. It's not as grand as Paris Fashion Week or New York Fashion Week. But within the Caribbean, Barbados Fashion Week is one of the top fashion weeks in the Caribbean.
Yep.
So you know we are at a level that is of good quality, good standards. And the models, our local models, we also take international models. So we're going to have loads for you to see. Pictures, check out, as Njeri said, check out their page.
Yes, on Facebook. I'm sad I'm not going to be here. I was there last year and it was fantastic. It was one of the best collections and fashion weeks to blog on. But I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be at school. And I know Natalie is going to be reigning for our Island Chic fans and everything. So look forward to that. I love you guys. This isn't the last of our season 1 season finale. We have one more episode for you. So stay tuned.
It's very special to heart
Yes.
And I know it'll be special for you guys as well. Bye-bye.
Bye.